Almost everyone can agree that fans of any major sport are a vital part to the experience at any sporting event. The fans and their atmosphere add a special something to the game that makes it so much more fun to watch or even be a part of. There have been several times where fans do cross the line and get themselves ejected from a game. Then there are the times when a fan takes it to a whole new level of extreme and gets themselves banned for life. This actually happens more often than you would think in the NBA, and we're here to break down some of those instances for you. Welcome back to the channel, and here are 3 times where NBA fans were banned for life. Let's get right into it. First up, Klay Thompson imposter. This is the most recent incident of a fan being banned for life from an NBA arena, and it's also one of the more funny instances. A YouTuber by the name of Big Dawes TV snuck into the Chase Center in Game 5 of the 2022 NBA Finals dressed up as Klay Thompson. Now normally, you would think that security would be able to tell that this was a fake Klay, considering that he didn't have any ID or badges of proof and didn't look exactly like Thompson either. Yet somehow, security let him through, and he was even able to shoot around for a solid 10 minutes. Now the YouTuber was obviously upset that he had been banned and stated that he technically didn't break any of the rules. He technically did not trespass, considering that he spoke to security and went through all the metal detectors. He also never claimed to be Klay Thompson, security just assumed it was him. The majority of NBA fans agreed that the punishment seemed to be rather harsh, considering it was more on security for failing to recognize that there was a fraud right in front of them, especially in an NBA Finals game. Nevertheless, Big Dawes was ejected from the game and banned for life from the Chase Center. Next up, a fan spits on Trae Young. The 2021 NBA playoffs saw quite a few incidents involving fans. On the same day as an altercation that saw a fan throw a bucket of popcorn at Wizards guard Russell Westbrook, there was another interaction in a game between the Atlanta Hawks and the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. With around 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the young superstar guard for the Hawks in Trae Young was inbounding the ball on the sideline nearest to the fans. Young had already been subjected to chants throughout the game from the Knicks faithful at the Garden, including a chant that we can't repeat without getting demonetized. However, this incident was much worse than all of those chants, as the video surfaced on Twitter from a fan from a few rows back appearing to spit on Young. The fan was escorted out of the arena immediately, and the Knicks released a statement the day after explaining that the fan had been banned from Madison Square Garden indefinitely. Young said in a press conference after the series that he wasn't even aware of the altercation until a few days after it happened. Young had the opportunity to press charges, but refused, stating that he was more focused on the next game than anything else. It seems like Young did just that, as the Hawks would go on to win the series in 5 games. This disgusting act led to Trae Young's own father essentially begging for the NBA to find a way to protect their players after the incident with his son, along with the other incident involving Westbrook before things got out of control. Next up, Kyrie almost gets hit with a water bottle. Yep, the 2021 NBA playoffs strike yet again. Not only did this fan get banned, but he also found himself in legal trouble and getting arrested. In Game 4 of the first-round matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets, a fan attempted to throw a water bottle at Nets guard Kyrie Irving and nearly hit him in the head. Kyrie was extremely upset about the entire incident, saying that after the game that he believed that there was underlying racism and that the players were being treated like they were in a zoo. The fan was immediately escorted and arrested by the Boston police. TD Garden came out with a statement the next day saying that there was zero tolerance for that behavior and that the fan was permanently banned. Irving wasn't satisfied with the ban, however, expressing his concern that banning fans would not be enough to stop these incidents from occurring. His concern was quite valid too, considering that this was the 5th NBA venue that had to ban fans in the 2021 playoffs alone. Kevin Durant expressed his distaste with the incidents as well, stating that fans need to grow up at some point. He also said that he understood that everyone had been stuck inside for over a year due to the pandemic, but they still needed to control themselves. Durant had to remind fans that they were all still human beings that deserved the same respect as anyone else. Luckily for the NBA, this was the most extreme instance during those playoffs, and things went a lot smoother in the later rounds. Unfortunately, this happens way more often than it should, as fans feel the need to harass and heck with the players at almost every opportunity. While trash-talking players is a huge part of the game and should be allowed and nearly encouraged, there needs to be a fine line between trash talk and straight-up harassment. If the NBA can draw that line, we can finally go back to just enjoying the game the way it is. That is all the time that we have for today's video, so thank you so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.